Big honors for Donovan Clingan today. He plays for the Blazers. Second team All Summer League.
Boy,
wonderful, just marvelous.
when you
How about
get
that?
when you get stuff like that,
I'm going to that lake.
You are going to that lake, straight to that lake, baby.
This is why you plan the parade route now.
Well,
In all seriousness, he looked pretty good.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Looked like he belonged.
I think he looked like he belonged, which is all you can hope in Summer League. Because my thing about Summer League is it's so meaningless and so stupid. But if you look like you don't belong playing against people that aren't going to be in the NBA, that's somewhat problematic. Now, if you look great and dominant, the Summer Leagues are filled with people that score 30 and can't do jack squat in the NBA. Might I remind you, Quintel Woods was MVP of the Summer League. So it was like Chris Dunn, who went for like 31.
Woods could play a little.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, it's not a good sign when it looks like you don't belong, and Clingan looked like he belonged. Offensive game, but he rebounds. He moves way. That's the thing that I noticed in my limited viewing of him. He moves way better than I thought. Yeah, he's not a fast guy. He's a bit lumbering, but it's not Frankenstein out there. He's got better feet than I thought.
Yeah, he's an I don't know. I've always been enamored with big men in the NBA. I just think
you love the bigs.
I do love the bigs. I think that they're so important and they're so useful, even if they aren't, scoring 20 a night.
Yeah.
It's just an important guy to have, and he definitely, at least, I mean, I know he's playing against garbage competition, but he was. It was interesting to watch him.
Yeah. Well, he just
He averaged more blocks than anyone ever in the history of Summer League.
Yeah.
He averaged 4.3 blocks per game.
Well, and that's why you brought him in. I mean, you're not going to run any offense through that guy. That is all going to be pick and roll stuff, going to the rim, getting putbacks, lobs. That's what he did at UConn. And you brought him in to be a rim protector and a defensive anchor and set screens, and he did that and looked, like I said, looked very, very good doing it.
He's going to be swatting LeBron before too long.
Well, for another year or two until LeBron hangs it up.
Well, Clingan, he averaged 25 minutes a game, 9 points. He only shot 36%, but he averaged 12 boards, 4.3 blocks, a couple assists as well. Yeah. Blazers finished 3-2. They did not qualify for the tournament title bracket. That was Memphis and Miami, I believe.
There will be, with no Zach Edey, though, in Memphis. So there will be no banner hung.
The upstart Grizzlies.
The
Blazers were led in scoring by some guy named Bryce McGowan.
Sure. Yeah.
You got anything on him?
I got nothing. Let's go to Buck.
Ooh, I did. He was in an update a couple weeks ago. I think he's on a two-way with them, and where it came from.
He is.
Where's
former
Danny?
second-round pick?
Where's Danny when we need him? He'll give us a 12-minute breakdown on McGowan's game, and we'll love him.
Did you see the NBA Legends kid who dropped a triple-double last night? Bronny. Oh, no.
No. Hey. Although, as someone in the Vancouver Ward points out, hey, did you see how solid, competent, and half-decent Bronny was in Summer League? He was almost good.
He was fine. By the way, Vancouver Ford text line.
What did I say?
Well, you left out the text line part. I wonder if people were confused by that.
Vancouver Ford was not texting us. It was the Vancouver Ford text line.
Bryce McGowan's played 105 games for the Hornets and averaged 5 points a game.
Well, he dominates in Summer League.
That's right.
503-864-6326. Your dollar goes further at Vancouver Ford. They treat you right before, during, and after the sale. VancouverFord.com.
I view Summer League a lot like NFL Europe, of which I played. And I would also like to point out that one of us here was the best offensive lineman in NFL Europe.
Wasn't me.
And guess what that led to coming back to play in the NFL? Being the worst lineman in the NFL. So I can assure you that dominating a bunch of crappy guys that aren't going to be on rosters at the big leagues, that doesn't help you with anything.
That probably is a pretty good comp, don't you think?
I think so.
Because a lot of these guys, I mean, how many guys that play in Summer League?
Bryce McGowan's is Suke?
It's possible. That's the white slam dunk guy. Who is that?
Mac McClung?
Yeah. He was a Summer League, G League All-Star guy.
How many guys that play in the Summer League actually stick in the NBA?
Not
besides the rookies.
Besides the rookies, not many. It's just it's 90+% of it is people that will not be on NBA rosters, and if they are, they're on the end of the bench and they're not playing. It's just not a thing.
So Scottie Pippen's kid, got a triple-double last night.
Yeah,
23, 10, and 10. And Bronny, he averaged 9 a game.
The first 2 games he
Very
was
important point.
abysmal. The last 2 games, I guess he looked all right. Then
they said he
sat him.
scored 25 points in his last 2 games.
Yeah.
So he's trending up. Bronny.
He'll be an all-star by opening day.
Yeah.
He sucks. But yes, I do think that I
Will
can
you ever admit
if he's good?
No, I don't know about good, but even if he's just decent and like
Sure.
better than you thought, will you even admit that?
100%.
Will you?
Yeah. I don't root against the kid. I just think that the dishonest coverage bothers me. Like, at least with like Giannis's brother, we know why he's there. We gave Damian Lillard's cousin a 2-way deal here in Portland. Like, just, let's just be honest about it. What bothers me more than anything else is when the Lakers and like Shams and like Woj and like the talking heads,
Shams,
Colin does this where they try to justify. I literally listened once for like 3 minutes while Colin was like, well, they needed defense, so the Lakers took a flyer on a guy that's going to be a defense. He's 6'1". Like, what? You drafted a defensive stalwart at 6'1"? Like, the arguments are just so stupid. Just call it what it is. I don't know. LeBron James was like, hey, you're going to draft my kid and shut up and pay him. And they did it. If they did that, I would have zero problem with it. I just hate being lied to. When at least be clever about your lie. Like, if you can pull one over on me, by all means, have at it. But don't just stand there like while you're peeing on my foot and then be like, this is, what are you talking about?
What?
Yeah, it's raining. Yeah. Dude, I can see you right there. No, that's not it.